everybody, it's me, Nikki. I'm doing this in the daytime because I wanted to get this video out today, and I should have filmed it last night. But I didn't think about it until this morning. So this is the first of some readathon videos. I am doing the Mix It Up May readathon by Mr. Francie. And on that there are different types of prompts, which I'll link the video below. But for example, you can read a fantasy or a novella, a horror or an adult. It's just to like mix up your reading and that kind of stuff. So I have my books all picked out. Let me grab them. This is only some of them. First, I'm reading a classic, which is The Horse and His Boy by C.S. Lewis, and this is book 5 in the Chronicles of Narnia, and this also counts towards Serious About Series, because I'm getting close to finishing that. Okay. Next is a fantasy that I'm reading, and I am reading In the Labyrinth of Drakes, memoir by Lady Trent by Marie Brennan. This is the 4th volume, so it's over here. I couldn't find it, in her memoirs. And again, this counts for Serious About Series. Next, I'm doing a half tome, which Mr. Francie describes as 250 to 375 pages. And I'm doing Tea from an Empty Cup. This is like a cyberpunk sci-fi kind of book. I'm really into cyberpunk. And it is 254 pages. Next is a 3/4 tome, which is 375 to 499 pages. I'm picking The Unspoken Name, which is the first in a series, I believe, about a young girl who escapes a death cult, but she finds out she can't really outrun the gods. So yeah, this is a fantasy, I believe. I don't know if I said that. And this is 462 pages. Next is a tome, which is 500 to 999 pages. I'm picking Babylon's Ashes by James S.A. Corey. This is the 6th in the Expanse book. And again, counts towards Serious About Series, because there's only 9 books, I think, and I have them all. And this has 536 pages. So it's on the shorter side of a tome, but it still counts. Next, I'm doing the LGBTQIA+ prompt, and for that I shall be reading The Trader Baru Cormorant. This is like a fantasy sci-fi. I think it's even adult. It's 396 pages, or a little more. 399. And it's about Baru Cormorant, who betrays her people to join up with the people, the invading force, but she's going to destroy them from the inside. Next is a sci-fi, and I'm picking Free Chocolate because I've been wanting to read this forever. This is a space opera meets soap opera, and chocolate is... So Free Chocolate is about, it's in the future, and there's a culinary student who steals cacao pods. Chocolate is Earth's sole valuable export, and now she's on the run, and she meets some aliens. And it should be fun. Next is a young adult, and I'm reading Goddess in the Machine, which is again like a sci-fi fantasy, and it's about a young girl who was only supposed to be in a cryogenic pod for like a couple years, and it's been like 1,000 years or more, and then people have been worshipping her in her pod, so she's like trying to figure out what the fuck. And this is 385 pages. I'm giving pages and stuff in case you have these and you want to fit them into something else. And finally, adult, I'm using The Half-Drowned King. This is a fantasy historical fiction novel about Norway, kings of Norway, and Harold, I think it is, what's his name? Harold Fairhair, who unites Norway into one thing. And this is 431 pages. So, yeah. Those are the books I plan on reading. Mr. Francie has a Discord and a dedicated channel for this, so yeah, I'll make sure to link Mr. Francie's announcement page down below, because that's where all the information is. And I'll see you in the next video.